But they say the kids now be watching other kids.
Bugs
play with
Bunny
games
and
shit
Looney
on
Tunes,
YouTube.
all the Looney
That's
Tunes.
All they watch is YouTube.
That's how they watch. They like to watch.
That's the kid. That's the
play
kid
with
who
shit.
made the most money.
Yeah,
off
yeah,
YouTube.
millionaire
Yeah.
for playing with toys.
Playing with toys. Years. He's just like 8 or some shit.
They
Just
say
like,
kids be watching that shit.
nigga, I'm about to start.
Can you
unboxing
imagine
toys.
how boring your life gotta be if that's that much fun? Do you rather watch somebody else
That's how
play
you
with
know.
toys?
Yeah, these kids are fucked up. Cause like I remember when I was a kid, if you had some shit I ain't have, it would low key start a fight. Like, oh,
The
you just,
fuck if I'm
you just
there?
gonna bring out your action figures on me like that? You ain't gonna give me one to play with? I can't imagine watching another motherfucker
I'm
play
gonna watch
with
you
a
play
toy.
with Transformers.
Like,
So
oh,
Yeah, because that
it's
was like
beautiful.
that was our way of showing up each other was to
Yeah.
have
Like,
more
I'm-
toys than the
I'm
next
coming through
kid.
with the G.I. Joe on that ass. You like, wait, what?
Now we back. We back streaming it.
We are officially. Let's take it back from the top.
All
right.
Take it back from all the way from the tip of the top.
All
You know
right.
what I mean? I'm gonna tweet out the link and everything.
All right.
No, he said ain't nothing after us, so we good.
All right.
Good.
So welcome back again. If y'all been watching the whole time, then you like what y'all gonna say this time. But if y'all just now watching, then y'all don't know what happened in the last 30 minutes and the technical difficulties we experienced. But regardless of that, this is Flight 73. This is Yusuf Ali, and sitting in for Pap. It's our backup pilot, Quincy Johnson. Also,
My bad. I didn't have my eyes on the road. I'm not a good navigator at the moment. I apologize. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. What's happening? What's going on, Yusuf?
shit. Say another. We was off last week, as you know, because of Brody Stevens memorial they had here at the comedy store. R.I.P. to Brody. So last week a lot of shit happened, and then this week some more shit happened. But for my personal week, I think I got a job.
Oh shit! Congratulations.
As an ambassador with Ease LA.
Oh, a weed ambassador.
Yeah, so I can still smoke weed.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be on Comedy Dynamics.
Oh shit! Okay.
Get to
Moving
talk
on
shit
up.
on TV, and I get to cuss.
Okay.
They said I can say whatever I want.
Yeah.
I just can't wear like logos. But whatever.
You can't wear no brown. You can't.
Yeah,
wear no
I can't
Browns
wear my
gear?
Browns hat. Well, maybe. I'm gonna bring it. But anyway, we got a lot of shit, man. So let's get right into this shit. Where's Trevor? Trevor is here.
Yeah, we got some folks in the building. Trev in the building. You know what I mean?
We back.
Cause a lot of shit happened this week.
Man, this has been an action-packed week.
Yeah.
From tragedy to triumph, all the way around.
I don't know. I guess we can start with the tragedy. It's always fun to break the ice with the tragedy.
I mean, you know, save the best for last.
If y'all haven't seen, I haven't actually seen the video.
Hey man, please don't show the real video.
I don't think we have it.
Come on, man.
But
I don't know. I don't put it past.
Time out. Just ground control based on your track record. Please don't show the video.
I show one sex tape.
You show
Wait,
two sex
What
tapes.
episode was the sex tape?
The one you wasn't here for.
Oh, okay.
We in the middle of conversation. We look at the green screen, asking them to put on a full sex tape.
Y'all talking this ass in the back. That's a new way to do it. I like that.
But no, unfortunately, this is not a sex tape.
That's a hell of a transition.
Yeah, because I mean, we will look forward to a sex tape. This type of tape, we
You
not
really
looking
gonna show
forward
the
to.
footage, man?
Because
I am not.
it's a dude. I guess he went crazy this weekend in New Zealand. He shot up about 100 people. He killed 49, but he shot up like another 49 or something like. The numbers is crazy, and he did it live on Facebook. Which ever since Facebook Live been a thing, people been trying to do even more and more fucked up shit than the last person. Like, how can I do something more fucked up than the last guy who went live and did some fucked up shit?
I mean, it's instant access.
Like, I remember not too long ago, was it Ohio? Where the dude was shooting people
Oh yeah.
live?
The brother who was
Yeah.
going around telling this girl, if you don't call me,
Yeah.
The McDonald's nigga.
So this dude just took it to another level. If you seen the video, they say he's shooting like a game.
Yeah, it looks like a live video
Oh yeah,
game.
he had a GoPro
Like
on his,
GoldenEye or
on
some
his
shit.
what's the name?
Like,
Nah, he was streaming.
Like,
Yeah,
streaming
from
on
the
Facebook.
GoPro.
So
You
he
streaming
real
on
life
GoPro?
Call of Duty.
Yeah, that's how he did. One of he had the camera was attached to his
Like
head or chest.
his
plate
gun
or some
select
shit.
screen was coming up,
Mm-hmm.
and
That's
he was
crazy.
he was switching guns like
Yeah, he was
in real time.
He was going through a clip, dropped the whole gun, pull another joint out like an action movie. He wasn't even reloading.
That
Just
shit is wild.
yeah, man.
And it's like my morbid curiosity, like a lot of y'all's. I want to see this video.
I mean, it's
I shouldn't want to see it, but I want to see it.
Okay, Aston put on what's the name of this film? Hardcore Henry. It looks like Hardcore Henry if you watch the footage. It looked like it straight up looked like a movie, like this full perspective.
It's also good.
You see the tip of the gun and
they
just
white.
Because the thing with,
and they white,
about
so that's
with movie
accurate.
violence, like some people turn their head from movie violence. They be like, "Oh, that's." I don't care about movie violence, but real violence is. I don't know. I want to test my own will, my own steel gut to see if I watch.
So wait,
it.
what? Like when you go to the bar, if they showing that video above the bar of like people falling off their skateboards and
Yeah, that
crashing
what
on
was
their
that shit on MTV?
bikes,
Scar.
Yeah.
They used to fuck. I can't watch real shit that hurt and make my knees hurt.
And make your knee. What's that, old man? You got
I don't
old
know what
man?
the fuck it is, but it make my knees. I get like
you
I
get
can't.
tight, you get tight in the knees. when you see
Yeah,
somebody
like
get
if I
injured.
see somebody get stumped out on World Star or some shit like that, it make my knees. But I do want to see this. Well, only reason we talking about this. Why are we talking about this?
Because of New Zealand.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they was and they was Muslims.
already
Yeah,
forgot about the fact.
and they shout out these Muslims. Okay,
What this shit about again?
And-
Niggas die.
it kind of segued to another topic with Jess Hilarious, kind of, cause she's super scared of Muslims.
It was literally the worst timing.
But this dude
Well-
is super scared of Muslims, and I guess I don't know if he racist or just scared.
Well, no, he dropped a full manifesto saying that he didn't like the invasion that was taking over his country. You know, the same shit Donald Trump saying in the news, the same
Yeah,
thing
got
white
a
people
whole
been
letter.
saying since gentrification became a thing. Like,
So, well, and okay. The good news, if anything to come out of this, he gonna represent himself in court. So,
I thought they killed that dude.
nah, he
Nah,
lied.
He
And
in court. Yeah.
The white dude.
he said
Yeah,
he
he
don't
was
want.
happy in
I don't
court.
need no lawyer. I can do this shit myself. So he definitely gonna die.
I hope they
He's
live
definitely
stream
gonna
Yeah,
die.
he definitely gonna die. So
Oh
that's-
no, he's gonna try to represent himself, and they gonna say, oh, he's gonna plead
I wanna-
insanity because he's a crazy man to think he can do
Nah,
some
he
shit like
wasn't
that.
that crazy. He paid his Sprint bill.
He's paid all his
Yeah.
bills.
He made sure his internet was working. He had a
That's real.
hotspot. He ain't
Yeah.
too crazy.
That's real.
He made sure to click hotspot.
He had a router on his back.
Yeah, you motherfucker.
Had to get high.
And another good thing came out of that video was the viral video of a kid, some senator, some dumbass racist ass senator over there gonna say,
Another white dude.
this time it wasn't the Muslims, because usually they the ones that's doing the victimizing, and he heard that shit and he hit this dude in the head with an egg. So
Yeah,
shout
that's-
out to him, man.
That's the first white ally. of
And they was
2019.
going like they fucked him up. You see him when they
Hey,
grabbed
nah,
him?
oh,
They
man,
fucked
About
him
to choke
up.
the shit out
Hey.
of him.
He had about two
That
dudes on
senator
each
caught him
limb.
with a two-piece and
Yeah.
a
Bro,
biscuit.
whoop his ass. And he tried to kick him too, but he failed.
He had two dudes on each limb. I think they had grabbed him by the ears. They picked him up from every angle.
But
But they started
They
GoFundMe.
got to GoFundMe for his defense right
Hell
now,
yeah.
and they got to GoFundMe for him to buy more eggs.
And shout out to throwing eggs.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
shout out to everybody I grew up with on 105. They used to throw eggs at the bus stop.
Oh, here you go, right here.
Sorry to those people who we threw eggs at who was getting off of the bus. We didn't know. To us, it was innocent
I feel like
fun.
this homie right
It was
here.
very much innocent fun. Eggs was like, this was like,
Yeah, of course he knew. He's been. Oh, wow, he's been.
what year was
Kick
this?
him. Yeah.
How do you get?
This like 95. Eggs was like less than $1 a dozen.
Hey, you should play that shit.
It made for an easy, fun Friday night. I'm sorry again. That one lady, we all hit her with an egg. It was like 4 of us throwing eggs at the same time. She got hit with like 4 eggs.
This took a weird turn.
At the same
Yeah.
time she got off the bus.
Like,
Again,
take the
I'm
statute of
sorry.
limitations on this
One
egg.
time we
Egg
was on
fry.
top of a building throwing eggs down at
Man,
cars.
you can't-
I'm sorry for that. We could have caused real accidents. I'm sorry.
He having
I'm sorry.
a crisis life moment right
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like you got turned into Gale.
I just gotta tell you, pimp, you can't admit to throwing eggs. Peter will come after you.
That's
You know
statute.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, we was
You know,
killing
they-
babies.
They coming after you now.
He was killing babies.
So
Wait,
he
but
did
you
not throw eggs
Did
at
you see
anyone.
his face before he smacked
Please
it on
don't.
you?
They was Cadbury eggs.
Cadbury's. There you go.
It was just a lot of caramel
Lot of
everywhere.
nougat. Lot of
Everywhere.
nougat.
Everywhere. Okay. Next topic. Some other shit happened.
Let's talk about the Jess with the New Zealand.
Well,
Well, it
we-
was the worst time for her to be racist.
She in the concerning comedians topic also.
Okay, we'll come back. We'll come
We'll
back.
come back. We'll
Alright,
double
cool.
back to Jess. Cause some other shit happened, man.
What happened?
White folks went to jail for sending their kids to college that didn't even really need to go to college.
So white people are going to jail for being white. This is all Donald Trump's fault.
Kind of, yeah, for no reason too.
I don't know.
The girl said
all white shit is being exposed for the first time on camera.
If rich people can't pay for their kids to go to school, what the fuck kind of country do we live in?
I don't understand why you have to, as a celebrity kid. I get rich kids, maybe. But as a celebrity kid, why do you a celebrity kid? You don't have to have a real job. You don't have to go to college.
But you got
your mom is fucking. Where's her mom? Felicity Hoffman. Just do Felicity Hoffman shit.
But no, here's the thing. The mom is famous and talented. The dad is famous and talented. The kid just grew up rich.
Right. So fuck school.
She's hot too.
But she ain't got no drive. Like, you can't just make a motherfucker be great.
Listen,
You can't make a motherfucker.
Kylie Jenner ain't have no drive, and she a billionaire.
Who?
Kylie Jenner. She ain't got no drive. She just know.
Kardashian.
She know how to
She
imitate.
know how to hustle.
She just imitates.
She was born into the hustle. What are you talking about?
Man, she was born rich like the mother rich kids. Just be rich. You don't have to go to school.
Nah, them Kardashians a different breed.
But I am glad they're going to jail though, because it's justice. Because in the hood, you go to jail for trying to send hood kids to the suburbs.
You know what?
First of all, they're not going to jail.
She got arrested with guns drawn.
They can.
And she got out in 32 seconds.
It's okay. She know how it felt.
She got out on $1 million bond.
She know how it felt.
Sitting around.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
She ain't going to jail.
This is the whole thing.
Should have helped R. Kelly.
This is gonna fuck up college for a lot of young youths like myself because most of my best college experiences were based on some rich kid who wasn't supposed to be there, fronting the dime because his dad had money.
That's what I'm saying.
We gotta let rich kids in the
Rich
college.
kids are
buy the
clutch.
drugs at school. Come
Wait,
on.
didn't she start a fake fundraiser or some shit?
No, you come on in, man.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, I just wanted that part. That's That's it. I don't have that much to contribute.
Hey man, we can take on passages mid-air.
I just said y'all skipped the part when she started a whole fake
Well, no, they
drug
didn't-
fundraiser.
They didn't start a fundraiser. What they did,
So they funnel the money.
The intermediary, he would basically say, okay, pay me this amount of money. I will then take this money and give it to whoever is on the recruitment board or whoever is whoever the coach is of the rowing team to say, oh yeah, she's recruited as a scholarship rower.
Ain't never picked up a stick. Ain't never even sat in a boat.
What they would do is say, okay, you can't get into USC, but you can get into USC if you're on like our rowing team. And then they would get a it wouldn't even be a real like full scholarship. It would just be here's a $500 stipend for NCAA rowing.
I like white crime. It always
And then
requires a
you're
long
an equipment
explanation.
manager for 6 months, and then you know what? Rowing's not for me. I quit the rowing team. They took away my $500 scholarship, but I'm still in the school. You know, so yeah, like they would just take fake pictures, and then they submit them into the college packet and say, "Oh yeah, I've been running cross country my whole life."
That's crazy. Well, thank you for explaining.
And then, and like I say,
This is me shooting from deep.
and like I say, the girl don't even want to go to college. She said she just wanted.
Like, I don't know who that is.
She just want to do the party shit. And she said it on camera. I just really want to go and experience the parties. You don't even have to go to college for that. You rich, just go to the parties.
But nah, you can't be that loser who's just hanging out on a college campus
But
and you ain't in.
But you Felicity Hoffman's daughter. You're not a loser. That's old girl's daughter at the party. You old girl's daughter at the party. But anyway.
But you can't do that at white schools. You can do that in the hood. Like you can be somebody, a celebrity parent or a celebrity child. What's up, man?
Speaking of jail,
Uh-oh.
Soldier Boy got out. I didn't know he went in.
Oh yeah, he had like a rare chinchilla. Oh,
Say it again.
you see the lineup. He wants you to stick to topic.
That
We're supposed to be
was.
going to Robert.
You skipped past R. Kelly?
Oh shit, I did.
I'm following his.
Well,
Well,
what graphic you
I
got
will
ready?
say this on the board you had it in the wrong order. So
No, I didn't. I just didn't see it.
no, I'm talking about on the yellow board. It say college scandal before Robert. So you did the right thing.
Oh, okay.
That's ground control.
All right.
Fucking up the flow.
So do we stay on Soldier Boy? We stay on Soldier Boy and then go back to okay. You said you knew he was in jail?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah, because he was supposed to perform at the Clipper game.
Yeah.
The night before he goes to jail.
You must follow him on Instagram.
No, it's a weird.
How do people know what Soulja Boy doing if Soulja Boy don't tell you what it is?
That's it. This is one of those.
TMZ skips past this.
This is one of those weird LA stories. Like it sounds LA as fuck. Me and Pap went to an audition. At the audition, we ran into a girl who dances for the Clippers.
Oh, okay.
So while we was talking to her,
I know some of those.
she went, I don't know if Soulja's gonna make it.
He's dying now?
What happened? He was like,
Soulja Boy don't like
Soulja
sport.
Boy got arrested because she was excited. She was like, I was so excited to go to work, but I didn't know if Soulja was gonna make it because he got arrested last night. And I was like, what? So then we found out Soulja Boy got arrested for some shit. I don't know what the exact charge was.
Well,
This is all part
he
of-
out now.
Yeah, they let him out. And the first thing he said was, I'm still performing at the Clipper game.
And no,
Because he need
that
the
was the
bag.
second thing he said.
Oh, what was the first
The
thing?
first thing he said was, I had the biggest comeback in 2018. He's still on that. He's still trying to reinforce that.
Why?
And then he said, I'm going to the Clippers game. They did him a favor.
Why is he still stuck on 2018?
That shit rubbed him the wrong way.
About to be in
That,
2020.
he mad as fuck about that
I
shit.
want all my credits, okay?
But they did him a favor arresting him for the Clippers game. You saw with Ja Rule. People don't take kind to washed up rappers performing at basketball games, man.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
I done seen it too many times in
Ja Rule set
Cleveland.
himself up
The
for
whole
failure.
world seen it with Ja Rule.
Ja Rule set himself up for failure because he went on stage at the start of the concert and said, oh yeah, it's 90s night, and that's where they got me, a 2,000 artist performing. Nigga, just do your song.
He tried to put it in context.
Why you trying to? No, at
Because
no
he know
point-
people was like, who the fuck is this?
At no point in time in a Ja Rule song does he yell out 2,000.
He had let it go.
Oh no.
See his ponytail. He still had a ponytail.
Who is this?
Is this on
See,
YouTube?
But
Please,
he
guys,
definitely
show me
had,
the footage
he
of
definitely
this.
was about 130 pounds heavier than his last video appearance. He was not pumping up the jam. He stood still in place and rapped his little. I didn't even know that was a real song until he actually stood there and rapped. I said, wow.
Wait, which song was
Because
it?
he wasn't dancing.
What song was it?
The only song.
I'm gonna make you sweat.
Yeah, that song.
LeBron
So-
said that city's
Oh,
budget
man.
dry. That's what they
So Soulja did you a favor.
You got to get one C out of the CNC Music Factory. Just the C.
Man, I forgot all about that till this shit. But okay. Now we can talk about R. Kelly.
All right, this is what I can't.
Because we missed it
Shout out
last
to
week.
Big Soulja.
Last week it was hot.
Painful.
But since last week it been hot enough. But first of all, I want to ask y'all, what is the bigger meme face now? Is it the R. Kelly cry or the Jordan face?
Oh, the R. Kelly. No, it's not even the R. Kelly cry.
It's the
The
gift.
R. Kelly stand up where
Yeah,
he's
yeah, yeah,
pointing over like it's
Over.
an opera
Yes.
over Gail while she just sit there,
Oh yeah.
just stoic as shit. That's
That's
the
what-
move
That
right
should
there.
be the black woman flag. Like, the shit we have to put up with from you
a, real,
niggas.
a true woman's strength.
Yo,
Really,
that
really?
is the
Really, Robert? Really, Robert? That's what we're gonna do right now.
That's the
That's
black
not what we're
woman
gonna do.
flag. I'm like,
In a year of classic interviews.
That's the one. This is the greatest picture.
why do they let this man speak?
That was.
Yo,
What do you mean? Why did they let him speak?
he
That was
said
the best
something
thing ever.
stupid.
Hey, is this camera on?
He literally makes his
y'all is
situation
killing
worse
me. I'm like,
every
nigga.
time. He didn't even give it a chance. You know how like in interviews it'd be like 40 minutes into the
First
interview,
of all-
Robert snapped.
First of all,
No, 2 minutes into the
wait
interview.
a minute. That man can't read or write. You thought he was gonna come and be able to just emote
He literally,
efficiently?
Look
on
at
camera?
that. Look at that.
he literally
strong black
fucks up.
man.
That's a black woman flag right there. Black women started their own country.
They could make
Please,
this.
nigga,
They
please
could
sit
make
down.
this a statue. This could be at the Frederick Douglass home.
That's almost gonna be as famous as Muhammad Ali standing over Sonny Liston. That's a new Muhammad Ali standing over Sonny Liston. That's fucked up, man.
Hey, that is,
Hey, one day.
hey, if Tupac got a statue.
Real talk. One day when all the smoke clears, next to Michael Jordan's statue in Chicago, this picture of R. Kelly will stand, and it will say, "I believe I can fly."
And believe.
That's if he's found
That
out
is
guilty.
the-
No, that's like, you know, you niggas are killing me.
That interview was
I'm
the
trying to have a
single,
relationship
Hey,
with my
the single most memed Since memeing been a thing, that's the most.
It's so hard to believe that based on all that we've read
I'm gonna tell you something, Gail. There's one I'm gonna tell you something.
Said about you.
What women said about me. What women. So nobody's allowed to be mad at me and be scorned and lie on me. Like older men.
Are you an older man that likes younger women?
I'm an older man that love all women. 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 All women. All women. All women. All women. All women. All women.
Oh my God.
I'm an older man that love all women. 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 All women. All women. All women. All women. All women. All women.
Oh my God.
I'm an older man that love all women. I'm an older man that love all women. I'm an older man.
With Jeezy.
Yeah, you know the trick that he did with Jeezy.
Oh, I thought older. Bro.
Okay,
I thought you were talking about some.
Yeah, they ain't muted Jeezy. They ain't muted R. Kelly.
Well, I mean, that means we gotta
Oh
cancel.
yeah, he on some hooks that you can't let go. He on fucking you tonight. There's no way I'm not.
But there's so many references to R. Kelly's music.
He wrote "Fortunate" by Maxwell. I thought Maxwell was a songwriter.
No,
Wait,
R. Kelly's a songwriter. He can't read or write.
He wrote. He's a song singer.
Yeah, he's just singing the songs. He
Here's the
feels
word I'm supposed to go.
and he's
like the
singing,
rhythm, he
and
probably
then
don't
be
know
like,
how
say
to
that
write
shit.
music. He don't know how to write a whole note H, but he be like, I know what words are supposed to flow.
He can't write C. Run. He can't write none of that.
That nigga, Floyd can't read too. He rich in all.
Hey,
Floyd can fight. That's
Floyd
like,
idiots.
He just said Floyd can fight.
yeah, that's like,
If you got hands, you ain't gotta read.
Speaking of fighting, that's a good segue. Perfect segue. YBN Almighty J got assaulted. That wasn't even a fight. They said they hit a bottle over his head.
It was him versus like 6 dudes.
Yeah.
The nigga got him done.
And the what's fucked up is it wasn't like real beef. It was just some dudes that were just trying to chase clout. They didn't really have no real beef, but it wasn't like he was beefing with no
They
crew.
snatched his chain.
They took his shoes.
Took his shoes. Took his wallet.
They
Real
cut
talk,
him on the
the
face.
week before this happened, I was in town and I got him right before he turned himself in.
You jacked him?
Nah, I didn't.
No,
Right.
you
I was
got
in,
him.
I was out of town when that happened. I interviewed the nigga walking in, and this week happened. I was like, God damn, stay out of trouble, bro.
Excuse me, Rob.
It's, an
Where
Asian,
is-
it's like a little Asian dude back there knocking and throwing hands.
I'm just mad at everyone filming shit because they got his chain, they got his shoes, and then someone posted the shit. I'm like, nigga, you just told him.
What happened?
He was out. He was
in-
out by himself.
No, he had his clique with him. His clique.
And they
was
just
with
let him
him.
get- he needs a new
was with
clique.
him, and it was like how we are, like all four of us, and I went over here to be like, I'm bad and go get him, and then his people jumped on me.
What's the click for?
In New York, yeah.
When did the
I was
click
thinking,
show
like, what am
up
I
in
paying
the
niggas
course?
for?
In the course of all this, where is the click? Because this is
They have dispersed.
Dog. Hey, his pants ain't even on.
They didn't-
Shoes ain't on.
And that's the worst part about
They
getting
jacked it.
this kind, like this internet age, getting your ass whooped. 'cause
Also,
we all
yeah,
see
next
it.
time wear your
He
pants
can't lie.
up.
He can't lie to
They done ripped all
nobody.
his
Pants is busted out.
He can't say I tried to fight all them motherfuckers.
yeah.
Nah, man. He can't. He just
No.
that's fucked
I
up.
mean,
But
look,
Because then, you know how many fucked up videos that we up pop?
yeah.
That would
now Pac always had his security at all times. Let's not twist that around at all. Pac always had
Yeah, niggas in
3
Oakland
big
talking
ass.
about Pac.
But I was gonna say
Bars.
that's the good news. The result of this is the good news on the internet because Jay Prince just put out a post, and his words carry.
Nigga, how terrifying is
He
it
just
that
put out a post like, look,
Jay
y'all.
Prince's post made a nigga shiver. Like, oh, that nigga said the real nigga.
Like, do the right thing for this get ugly.
Are you supposed to be scared of Jay Prince?
Yes.
Like that?
Well, because he
What
got a lot of
is
reach.
this?
He
What is
reached a lot of people.
What is? I don't understand what it is that he does.
He just know a lot of street dudes
That could get you
that know
done.
a lot of street dudes that know a lot of street dudes.
I mean, can he hurt your credit score?
He
Like,
can't-
like,
What Jay Prince can do,
You
your
should
credit-
still pay him if you
your
owe
credit
him
score
money.
can't
Just
fix
like
that
Uncle
shit.
Sam.
He can
Jay Prince can do your credit score
You should
can't
still
fix
pay
your
him.
life.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever heard?
Wait, he
Roy
just
Wood-
jumping rap beefs. Like, do
you
some
ever-
real
have
shit
you
for the
ever
black
heard-
community.
Because what I
I'm sorry.
Roy Wood's
He wants a
story
statue.
No,
about Jay Prince.
Roy Jr. has a story
Yeah,
about
Roy,
Jay?
basically
He stopped him from doing comedy.
Roy Wood was in Houston
Yeah,
to do
tell
his
the
prank
people-
call
tell
shit.
the people
He
this.
was, Roy Wood was in Houston to do his prank call
that's right, he did.
joint. The first call he made was to Jay Prince. He called him, tried to do the joke. Jay wasn't having it. They ended the call. Jay Prince called back like 5 minutes later, and just when the DJ picked up, he said, "Where y'all at?" When Jay Prince said, "Where y'all at?" dude
lied.
started crying.
You lie.
A grown man heard Jay Prince say, "Where y'all at?" and this nigga started bawling.
I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty grown to say somebody like.
So yeah, I'm
where
a
y'all at?
chill on any.
You
Jay
play like
Prince,
it.
you are a
Right.
Southern
Right.
legend. Thank you for everything you do. Shout out to Rap A Lot Records.
So but
I apologize for any statements that you may have been offended by.
another dude after
Jimmy Osubio do not affect these niggas out there.
well, this dude who responded must have took Jeremy's stands because he responded to Jay Prince like, "Hey man, you could have called or something. Don't just be putting that shit on the internet.
It's facts.
We real street dudes and all that shit." But then Jay Prince saying, "We ain't heard nothing since from either one of them dudes." And the dudes that fucked him up, they got arrested allegedly on some other shit.
Oh, they turned themselves in to get police protection.
Yeah, so.
They heard them
They got the
people was
Takashi
coming.
in.
And the good news is Almighty Jay is all right. He
Yeah.
he tweeting again.
Good.
That's the sign.
He
Yeah,
got
that's
some
the sign.
shoes. He got some shoes on. He got some,
Back to
another
tweeting.
chain.
You got
He's doing fine.
got fully fitting jeans now just to make sure gotta keep them around your waist, man, so you can you gotta run.
Oh, another rap beef. I guess you could call it rap beef.
What you got?
Kodak Black said he beat up Sticky
Sticky.
Fingers.
He didn't beat up Kirk Jones. And
And
gun.
yeah, he said
Joe the man's government.
he said he beat him up, threw him off the bus. The dude left his gun, and he picked up his gun and was gonna shoot him, and the gun was fake.
Wait, who?
Kodak
Sticky
Black
Fingers and
beat
Kodak
up
Black.
Sticky Fingers. Sticky
Oh,
Fingers, if y'all
Kodak
don't know,
Black
which
said
y'all
he
probably don't,
Beat up Sticky.
it's
He
from
beat Sticky
it's from
Fingers?
Onyx.
He told him to back the fuck up. He told him to
Back the fuck up, that classic album.
Back the fuck up. Scene strapped. No fragile star. You niggas has not back the fuck up.
And people tend
I don't
to
believe
believe this story because A, Sticky Fingers is old, and B, we saw him get beat up on TV.
He got beat up before?
On TV.
On that
As a character?
MTV celebrity.
Oh.
No, that when he was boxing some white dude and he lost bad and his technique looked terrible and he didn't know how to throw punches.
which makes the story almost kind of.
So he like a bald head, mean faced dude for no reason.
Wait, wasn't Sticky Fingers Blade?
Yeah, he was Blade. You remember that? He kept his
That
glasses
nigga
on.
have to go through training for that
He
shit?
kept his glasses on.
That was just like they say. Denzel say he'll whoop your ass on TV, but that's on TV. So
Right. Eddie said, "I'll beat your ass. I'm the lead."
yeah.
That's what
You
he
know
said.
who really know that shit? Matt Damon. That nigga
you would
did
think.
all that training.
Oh, him.
All that
Him, Keanu
Jason
Reeves.
Bourne training.
Keanu Reeves.
Oh,
he knows.
He did all that.
Oh, he
he
did it
really
personally,
did
I'm
all
sorry.
that. Like on set, that dude is like I can break
Who's that
down a
dude?
gun. I can break down a gun blind.
Yeah, that's it. That's the clip.
Yeah,
So-
Reeves. Oh shit! Oh my god! What year is this?
Time out. What is he? Is
This was
wait,
like
is he fighting Carrot
2000,
Who's he fighting? He fighting
2002,
Carrot
something
for
like
Royal
that.
Rumble.
It was definitely at least 15 years ago.
I mean,
This look like some.
but y'all act like this is a fair fight. I mean, he can't see straight.
Oh, is that Jamie?
Can't see.
Jamie, Jamie been getting a check from Viacom. I
Oh
see
my
you.
God.
Man. I see you.
Jesus.
Jamie, stay easy.
He said, "Y'all
He
want
does.
Wanda too? I got characters back in."
See, this is my thing though. We sit here and say, "Oh, you got to be a real nigga. You got to." How many of us would put on a Don King wig right now?
That's dope. That's not a dress.
That's not a
I didn't
dress.
say it was dressed.
Oh, actually,
No
DMX
problem
was
with
out. DMX was doing the halftime.
Yeah, I got no
show?
problem
I ran into him
with wearing a Don King.
Oh, you was at the Kanye joint?
No. Oh no, actually, it was Saturday night. He was at Saddle Ranch. I actually got a picture with him.
Who?
DMX.
DMX was
It's,
at
Hey,
yeah, it's
shout out
funny.
to
I got
DMX,
I got
man.
to. So I do a joke about him. It was funny. He was like,
Oh, what? Commentate these fights.
He
Yeah,
heard
this is
about
terrible.
your joke?
This is
Huh?
terrible.
He heard about your joke?
Well, no, he told me, tell me a joke, nigga.
Oh,
Told him-
hell no.
I got a joke about you, man.
That's exactly what I said. He said, I want to hear it. And I was like, well, first of all, I want to know when you said, you niggas remind me of strip clubs. Every time I come around you bitches, I got to get my dick sucked.
Right.
He said, what that mean? He was like, well, tell a nigga suck your dick is like the most disrespectful shit you can tell a nigga in prison, in the streets. And I was like, but I've never met a nigga that reminded me of a strip club. So, right. And he did not think that shit was funny. Which makes it hilarious. He takes no.
Hey,
He takes himself.
He'll go straight in the
He
belly
takes
mode.
himself-
He goes straight belly.
He takes himself so seriously. He meant what he said. He meant what he meant. That was the definition.
Nigga.
I just explained to you, though. I was
Hey,
disrespecting these niggas.
Did you get the selfie before or after that?
What's that before? You know what's funny?
You get the pictures before.
I did before.
You can't tell him that shit.
But you know what though? He actually was one of the nicest people, like celebrity people I met. Seriously, like he was like very
Hands
loving,
down.
loving man.
He's sober now.
Loving.
He didn't growl
He
at
was
you.
very sober.
He didn't growl.
No, he did, but he can't not be DMX though. That's for sure.
He started barking at bitches.
He was-
barking orders. Hey, yo, bitch! I said you the sound.
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
DMX
you
coming
wanna
up on.
drink
We're
it.
gonna talk about him. He was out in the cult of Ye. We'll get to that in a minute. Shit, where we at?
Magic moments.
Let's drop this promo and switch it over real quick.
Y'all leave for now.
Yeah, for sure.
Supposed to do a weed show in Fresno. That shit was garbage. Fresno. They usually have cracking ass shows out there. They usually have cracking ass shows in Fresno.
What you mean a weed show?
420 show.
Oh.
It's weed friendly in the venue.
Oh,
Because they had a conference room and a hotel, but you could smoke in it.
yeah, no.
But they did some fucked up shit and made the entrance in the back, so it looked like the whole shit was closed down unless you drove around like the back alley. And it was like, there ain't no random person who ain't never been here before coming down the back alley to get into a show. This shit was
That's sketchy
sketchy as
as
hell.
fuck.
It's Fresno.
All right. Welcome to this week's edition of the Mildred Moments, brought to you by My Little Tiny Blunts, named after Mildred Taylor, who, like Mildred Taylor, My Little Blunts, hit hard and are powerful and are fast. So this week, right quick. First of all, this is old news, but it's like they finally selling some shit. About 2 years ago, this lady sued Johnson & Johnson baby powder because she said it gave her ovarian cancer from putting it in her drawers, because, you know, that's what our mamas and grandmamas like to do, and aunties. And they put it in their titties, and they put it in their armpits, and I like it. I appreciate that effort to keep the pussy fresh. And all that. Except for, you know, that baby powder, it make that pussy paste. Like a white, like almost like caulk-like paste. So you can't put too much powder, you know. But problem is that shit was giving people cancer. So so much so they done paid out to this point like over $200 million to people. One lady got $20 million by herself. That lady got like $15 million. So this week, I guess I'm trying to tell y'all about a new hustle. Cause I'm trying to get a cut. I don't got no cancer, but like I have smelled baby powder before. I'm sure that can't be safe. If it's giving people cancer for putting it on them, I at least want $30, $35 for having to be around the aisle and smell that shit. Is real strong. So it got up in my nostrils. I just want to put in Johnson & Johnson. I'm filing my suit publicly, or we can settle this outside of court for like $20, $25. Oh, good news! They had some HIV breakthroughs. Another dude, like they gave him like some new, like some sickle cell treatment, and it kind of did some shit with the AIDS, the HIV that was in his body. So now that shit mixed with some other shit, a lot of scientific, technical shit that I don't know about. All I know is this dude ain't got HIV no more. So good news, prostitutes. Just get that money, man. It's gonna be a lot of more. Actually, that might fuck up the prostitute market, because now that the hoes can't catch AIDS, it's gonna be a lot more hoes willing to be hoes, and it's gonna cut down the market dramatically. So pussy gonna drop from, I don't know what pussy go for now, probably 60, 50 a pop. Give it a year or so, we probably be able to get pussy for like $10, $15, and you won't have to worry about getting no AIDS. Condom sales gonna drop. So I mean, everybody can feel, the pussy's gonna be great, it's gonna feel better, it's gonna be safer. This is good news for everybody. Thank you, scientists. And lastly, for a change, man, somebody did the right thing. Somebody who got attacked by an animal fucking owned it. She didn't get mad at the zoo. She didn't get mad at the jaguar. She said, you know what? I fucked up. I want to shout this lady. I just want to take a moment to shout this. Because the rest of y'all got that fucking gorilla killed. Y'all got that fucking countless animals killed. Let them, first of all, fuck a zoo. Fuck a zoo. Why y'all even going to the zoo? The zoo ain't fun. You go to the zoo, you see these motherfuckers walking around back and forth. I'd rather look at a cat on fucking Figueroa. On a fucking zoo. You know, all this wildlife running around. I seen 3 coyotes, possums, all that shit just on the way to Hollywood. And they free. They free animals. There's owls and shit out here. Seagulls. Go to the beach. Fucking zoo. I'm just mad about the zoo. But shout out to that lady, man. And shout out to that jaguar for fucking her up. And you fuck up anybody else to get close to you, jaguar homie. And yeah, man. That's it, man. Yay for HIV. Fuck a zoo, and Johnson & Johnson, give me my money. Yeah. All right, that's it. Come on back.
Start off about OBJ.
Yeah.
I was looking at the board again. My fault.
We'll get to the sports after
It's all
this.
good. We do.
This was good. We got this is the third time for our newest segment, weekly segment concerning comedians, where we concentrate on All right, welcome back. That was Meldrick Moments. Now we at our newest segment, fourth time since we started it. It's called Concerning Comedians, and it's basically just news about comedians, mainly about comedians. So earlier we was talking about the whole Muslim thing and terrorist shit, and then Jess Hilarious, who, according to the comments and posts I was reading and shit on Twitter, the way they were dragging her, I guess she shouldn't even be in this section. They say she's not even a comedian anyway.
At this point, everybody can be. You just can call yourself a comedian if you've gotten on stage and made someone giggle.
She was on Def Comedy Jam.
She touring.
That counts for me.
She making cake. You know what I mean?
So she got on she went on one of her rants, and I guess I didn't follow her, but I guess this is what she do.
Yeah, she posted a video. What happened was she was on a plane. There were two Sikh gentlemen, or two, I believe that number
Sikh,
between
S-I-K-H, right? Or S-I-H-K?
S-I-H-K, I believe.
Anyway.
Okay, but it was gentlemen, they were wearing their traditional head wraps. They are not Muslim by faith. However, they do also wear head wraps. They were on the plane with her. She said that it made her uncomfortable and had the gentleman escorted off the plane.
And they probably didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, because it's like they were just trying to get to
what you mean,
my destination. Like, why do I have to deboard? I got to get my bag. Make sure that there's a chance you're going to lose my bag. You messing up my timetable. All because this lady, why don't she have to get off the plane?
And she used her celebrity to get them off the plane. So then, to make it even worse, she tried to defend herself, talking
reckless.
How she don't gotta treat like y'all mad at me because I don't act like every other black person, and I was scared. I got the right to be scared, and then she tried to humble it up and say, well, maybe it is more than one kind of Muslim, and I don't know. So educate me. And Twitter, they've been educating her. All right,
she's talking completely reckless. Her defense was actually, she said, I have Muslims in my family.
Yeah.
I had no idea there were different types of Muslims. Those were the two sentences she wrote back to back. Whoever, if you know Jess Hilarious,
that's
you are in PR,
slide
in her DMs and give her some sense, because that baby is, she trying to ruin her own career.
That's the classic I know black people.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. I got a black friend, so I can say that about black people, because I know one.
So
I didn't even know there were different types of black people. They got black people in England?
Light skin?
Light-skinned black people?
Nappy hair? Straight hair? But, so, she feeling the pain from that, and luckily right now, or maybe not luckily, she in between shows.
That's not a good
Maybe
look.
they write her out if the pressure get too high.
The only person who can survive being this crazy within the media between projects is Cat Williams. He one of the funniest niggas on the planet, so he can do that. Yeah. Jess ain't. When you mention Jess Hilarious, you don't think, man, she killing the game.
Yeah.
Who?
Cat Williams.
No, Jess.
He said you think.
Who?
And that's what a lot of people were saying. So it was just Hilarious. So she gonna have to deal with that.
S-I-K-H, by the way. S-I-K-H. We spelled it correctly once we saw it on the screen. Post up.
Other comedian news. Dave Chappelle.
Man.
He got a little bit of hot water. I don't even want to say hot water. Cause it was more, yeah, people got where he was going. Even the guy he so-called offended, eventually, you know, it was no big deal by ending the tape. So anyway, John Mayer does a live stream. I guess you call it a show.
I'm sorry, was that
time you heard him sing a little bit?
I'll try to volume up out here. Also.
Huh? I'm sorry, did I say that out loud?
I'm just kidding. Daniel Caesar's a musician from Toronto. I just met tonight.
Right.
So he was just
black,
a professional
and I
asshole.
got jealous.
Funny
I
in the
John
moment.
had other black
Said
friends.
some goofy stuff.
Some Dave Chappelle, very Dave Chappelle-like things.
And it's like, if you,
But,
at the end of the day, Dave
amazing.
said very gay.
He's musical.
That was the word.
And the dude was.
But also, if the dude's not homosexual, he's just like, no, I'm not.
Not yet,
That's
no.
the end of that joke.
But he is.
So, you know.
So then that's when John Mayer tried to step in and say, some of us say things accidentally.
Should have hit him with an egg.
That we don't mean, that we shouldn't say. And then Dave Chappelle was like, but the key word in that is accidentally. So he's trying to tell you that, no, I wasn't, I know exactly what I was saying. And I said it. And David Chappelle, one of them comedians that push for comics to say what they want to say anytime they want to say it.
You get one chance. If it doesn't land, you don't do it again. He didn't pile on.
Yeah,
it's a classic move. I said the joke.
Yep.
It didn't land.
Yep.
All right, man, my bad. I offended you. Okay. And then I love how Dave, he used the perfect storytelling, the way Dave does it. He's like, man, I was sitting next to this man, and then I knew it wasn't somebody good. He was great.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's a Dave move.
Yeah, he bigged him up after he installed him.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. Dude was cool with that. So,
It
just keep saying what y'all want to say. No, I mean, know that you're going to have, like, Dave Chappelle was smart enough to navigate and get out of it and be Dave Chappelle. But, hey, man, say what you want to say. You on TV, motherfuckers gonna be watching. Somebody gonna see it. So
and also know that there's a chance you might catch hands. Like if Caesar would have come over there and hit him with a 2-piece, it'd have been like, well, I mean, you did call that man out of his name.
Very gay.
It wasn't. You didn't have to really call him like that. You deserve that piece.
So,
you know what I mean? So.
But yeah, shout out to freedom of speech, free speech. And then on the last, a good note. Well, I guess that wasn't so bad. But on a better note, Will Smith got into stand up. And it was way more well received than when Stormy Daniels did it a couple weeks ago.
Was it though? Because I heard a lot of people complaining about Will too.
Because the shit I've been saying was like, at least he was funny and he did pretty good and blah 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 blah. But what it is he doing a thing called bucket list.
Okay.
And whereas he just want to do what he want to do, and he's super rich and
I'm rich. I'm getting old. I want to do all. Yeah, I want to do all stuff.
He got the type of character and personality that make people want to, see what he up to, and he's smart enough to put it on TV. And he got Real Battle. Shout out to Real Battle.
Yeah, got Real in there.
A couple
Noah Gardenford, Neil Brennan.
Noah. Shout out to Noah.
Dave Chappelle popped in, as a matter of fact.
And he asked these guys for tips. So, and he did good. And you can watch most of the jokes, like he joked about James Smith. I like that joke about James Smith doing the song in his house and not letting him be on the remix. That's funny, because it's true.
See, I haven't even watched Will do stand-up yet, because my thing is I don't want to see my hero be terrible.
No, it's not bad. He Will Smith. So, he pulled it off. Even if he acting like a comedian, he's still doing it. He did it pretty good. So the real test going to be 10, 15 sets from now if he's still really.
He's not going to keep with it.
Yeah, probably
Will Smith has never bombed.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody wrote.
In the box office, yes, but he's never bombed in front of people. That's a whole different
how
evil.
that feel, Yeah, you can make a movie on set and don't have to watch it again.
When your movie bombs, you still got paid
already. Yeah.
Like, who? I've seen a lot of comics bomb, and then the booker is like, that check ain't coming, bro. We ain't got.
So, but yeah, watch that. It's on YouTube. Shout out. I guess it's on Facebook. I don't know. I watched it on YouTube. But shout out to that. And now, got some racism. It shouldn't have to be a weekly thing, but it keeps being a weekly thing. So we got some good old-fashioned racism.
How has March been less racist than February? I'm just saying. We're in the middle of March. It's the middle of March, and we've had less just blatant racism in the news. We've had hatred. The mass shooting's terrible, yes. But I'm talking about like this blatant racism.
Maybe. I don't know. Like you said, it's for it to only be the second week. That's an incidental week at this point. Because now we got two. This week first we had the week we was off. They put out the Laughing Skull.
Oh man.
Lineup.
That was a whole ordeal.
And somebody, who was the first comic that noticed? Somebody noticed it, but then it just became a thing. Yeah, because one comic noticed how there wasn't no black women on the lineup, specifically black women. It was a couple black dudes.
Yeah, it was like,
but no black women.
Out of 60, there was 9
Not
black
one.
women. Yeah.
So then, okay, I want to say Shannon Christmas put it out.
Okay.
Because she was the one sharing the update. So then she posted how she complained about it, and the Laughing Skull people wrote back to her, and she posted that for everybody to see. And in the response, the Laughing Skull people basically told them to kiss their ass. They said 10 people applied, 10 black women applied.
Out of 1,000.
Out of 1,000 or some of 1,000 applicants, only 10 of was black women, and they didn't meet the standards. Cheers. So like, get the fuck on. So then that was where they fucked up. So then everybody piled on to it. Bigger,
Black
some bigger
Facebook.
name comics.
Y'all heard of Black Twitter? You ain't heard of Black Facebook.
Black
though. We out here.
Facebook comedian group, and they got them to first admit more numbers that they like more closer numbers that probably was actual figures, and then they fired whoever replied to Shanna.
They said they fired.
Well, they said they fired, even if they didn't, just to ease our minds. And then they said they gonna pick four.
The four or five highest scoring African American women.
So they gonna be like the four, like the Arkansas 7 or some shit. They gonna change the game. So.
The Atlanta 4.
But then, like, it is impressive to see how fast that they they did something.
You have to make change now because we can with social media. You can make your voice be heard quicker. Back in
Black women stood up
10 years ago, before we had the Facebook group and the ability to put our message out there in such a wide range. It had just been, hey man, this festival
fucked us
all over.
Well, yeah, because I guess they've been happening for a while.
For years.
Other comics was posting how they just the same thing they do every year. They might pick one or some shit, and they ain't even pick one. But and it's like, come on, man, come on. I don't even gotta name names. Y'all know it's at least 5. Y'all can think of 5 funny black girls right now. You ain't even gotta be that close to comedy and think of 5 funny black girls. But that's that. And then this other racism was a little more like full out. This is racism. We ain't trying to hide racism. It was a teacher turned out or administrator. It's always educators too. It's always teachers and people that work in these fields that on their weekends, on their free time, be the worst kind of fucking people. So this lady is spitting at a black couple on camera and calling them all kinds of niggas, and it got on camera and she got fired. And I don't know how I can handle spit. I don't know if I can handle spit.
That's a level of disrespect.
Like, you can say what you want.
That's that.
Say what you want, but to hawk and loogie and spit.
You used to have to shoot a nigga for that. Like that was some call out and pistols at dawn.
And they didn't spit on them, but they spit at them, which is good enough.
And wait, so they just literally, this white woman saw a black couple and just decided to start spitting?
I can't remember what the reasoning was. Something petty, and it's not even Black Friday, so it wasn't. They wasn't fighting
Black
over
Friday. It wasn't fighting over discount.
Big screen, and her kid standing there, and the one little girl, she looked like she embarrassed. The older daughter knows what's going on, and she just probably like, this is mom again.
Let me see what they yell about in this video.
She's like egging whoever filming it on.
Don't worry about it.
Come on, hit me.
I bet Cinnamon Toast Crunch was on sale and they got the last box. That's all that is. I've been there before.
Maybe we was trying to look in their cart like Dave Chappelle say. Trying to see what they buy. Look at that.
See? Ooh.
Yeah, that's
See, that right
that took a lot of restraint.
Ooh.
And then they came up on you, and then spit again. So that's more than enough reason
I'd
for.
come in with the Liu Kang flying kick just across the screen. Her dude kid.
Yeah, that's more than enough reason to. You gonna go to jail. You gotta know you're gonna go to jail, but that's still enough reason. I'll take that. I'll go to jail for that.
I mean, I don't think there's a jury of your peers that.
Yeah, you gonna beat it in the long run. You gonna go to jail that day.
Yeah, you going to lock up. They gonna process you.
Yeah.
But
it's worth it.
You can get yourself off by saying, Your Honor, this motherfucker spit on me.
Hawk spit.
That's it. A loogie.
Not a Rondo spit.
Dorito chips in it. No,
That
sir.
was a real spit.
No, sir. That's got your leftover meal and something from the molars. Nah, I don't want none of that on me.
So hopefully she got fired. That ain't gonna change her racism, but just keep firing these motherfuckers. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. Yeah. Keep filming and keep firing until they fucking stop.
That's a beautiful message, man. Keep filming, keep firing. I like that.
All right, let's talk about sports.
You
finally
excited.
Big week in NFL free agency.
Oh yeah, they who the Dolphins? They got Fitzpatrick on the Dolphins. Yeah,
they got Fitzpatrick went around. Let's see. I think Flacco
Joe Flacco got
On
a
another
job.
team. Nick Foles.
Nick Foles got a job.
Marcus Ingram.
Marcus Ingram got a job.
It was a big name.
Jay Adie's looking for a
it's
job.
a big name receiver.
Who do we miss?
It's a receiver. Oh, Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown is a Raider.
Le'Veon Bell. Those are some big names.
He's a Jet. Yeah,
Some
man.
big names.
All right, NFL.
But
Great
then-
job. Oh, shit.
We got OBJ. Look at that. Oh man, we got OBJ.
It doesn't make sense that the Cleveland Browns are this good on paper.
In 2 years ago, we won 0 games in 2017.
Yeah.
And last year, we won 7 games, and you couldn't tell us that we wasn't going to win the Super Bowl. And now, we have the talent to match the hope.
Oh, man.
We the team to beat in the East. I don't know about, well, maybe the Patriots still the team.
Plus, y'all got Kareem Hunt for free.
We got Kareem Hunt on layaway, chilling, healthy.
He gonna come in healthy.
Just
week
ready
6,
to go.
Week 7. Oh.
Then we got OBJ and Vernon from the Giants. Thank you, New York. And we got some other dude, Sheldon Richardson, Minnesota. I don't know where he come from, but he played for us now. So, I mean, the Browns went from, like I say, 1 game in 2017 to this year, 8-1 Super Bowl favorites. That's crazy. 8-1.
It's gonna be so many new Browns fans.
And I appreciate them. Some people on Facebook like, fuck all y'all bandwagon Browns. No, I welcome y'all. Y'all come. We can't turn down fans.
You gonna welcome all the
We
bandwagon?
ain't good enough to turn down nobody yet. Now maybe once we win some shit, we can start turning people. We can take applications. But right now, if the bandwagon door is wide open, come on in. We get it. We got the 2 best receivers on any team, arguably. I argue it.
Yeah.
I don't know who better than them 2.
Tandem? Nah.
No. Then we got rookies breaking.
Oh, you know what? Setting. I will say Calvin Ridley and buddy in Atlanta with the
Julio.
Yeah, Julio.
But then we got 2 good running backs. Not to mention Kareem Hunt don't count yet. I'm talking about Duke, who give you 1,500 from scrimmage every year, and a rookie who gave you damn near 11. Yeah. In 10, 11, 12 games, he even start every game. Now he gonna actually start every game. Oh, this is gonna be good.
Y'all gonna have a hell of a season.
Oh, this is gonna be great. The defense, Myles Garrett. So I can't get more excited than I was a week ago. If y'all follow me, y'all know I've been posting. Now we wait. Now I wish I could sleep.
We gonna have to watch like what 5 Browns games on TV this season.
At least we get Thursday night. We getting some Thursday nights. We get some Monday nights. We gonna get some Sunday
probably
nights.
Gonna send y'all to London.
No, we can't do that. They send the shitty teams to London. They send the Dolphins in the. It's always the Dolphins and the Cardinals or the Dolphins
Jaguars.
and the Jaguars.
Well, the Jaguars owner is from London. So.
There you go.
He Englishman.
So, that's that. I'm excited about. I'm super excited. Y'all already know. Fucking go Browns. Yeah. But then in basketball, had some interesting shit. Oh, let's talk about football one more time.
Okay.
Mike Irvin from Dallas.
Michael Irvin?
David
Irvin.
Said he can't smoke weed. He don't want to play.
Damn.
Basically.
Is weed that good? Weed is better than getting hit by a grown man. I will say that. But is it good enough to say I don't want to make a couple of $1 million this year? No,
because you ain't got to work, especially him. You're not a starter. So he basically gets Sundays off. You don't got to work during practice. A couple hours. And then you get to smoke weed after that. So
did he know that there was like CBD oil he could use?
He's just not that smart.
Oh, damn.
And luckily he played for the Cowboys.
Because
well, everybody that smoked weed on the Browns not going to quit. They just going to smoke after the game.
Yeah.
Stupid. Josh Gordon might have.
They were smoking other stuff.
Yeah, he was doing a lot of shit.
Ain't nobody ever been kicked out of the league for weed.
Yeah, Josh Gordon did a lot of shit. Now I saw a documentary, a little behind the scenes thing on. Yeah, he did a lot of shit. He was on a lot of drugs. But anyway, back to basketball. What am I talking about? Oh, Westbrook.
What's up?
He had a hell of a week.
Hey man, Russ get it in, man.
First he got into it with a MAGA hat supporter, Utah Jazz fan.
That's MAGA country.
Who told him to get on his knees like a dog, and then tried to tell the dudes, he said, I told him to ice his knees.
I thought I said put some heat on your knees.
Why would you yell that?
You're going to need that heat on your knees.
What kind of heckle is that? Even if for, like, no opposing team would find that, like, you need ice. So, like, why would you even say that?
Oh, coach, I can't even play. He told me I got to ice myself.
Go get a Band-Aid. Like, that's not a heckle, that's a help. You trying to help you wouldn't say that to help the player.
You need more cushion on your seat, bro.
Yeah, so he told him, I guess he got in trouble because he said, I'll whoop you and your wife, or I'll beat you and your wife.
He said, I'll fuck you both up.
Yeah, something like that. And they like, oh, he gonna hit a woman. So he had to say, of course, I ain't never hit no woman. And he wasn't gonna hit her, but he was gonna hit him.
I mean, why do people expect an athlete to be calm during an athletic event? Like, he probably had a pregame in his system. His adrenaline was pumping. Of course he's just going to be talking reckless. He's not going to sit there and say, hey, that was disrespectful. Also, I wouldn't say anything negative towards your wife. Like, no, I'm going at everybody.
These fans better be glad ain't no more dudes named Maxwell in the NBA.
Ain't no more dudes named Meta World that will run up in them stands.
Because I found out doing my research that two black dudes named Maxwell went up in the NBA stands since NBA history and assaulted white dudes.
Who,
Cedric Maxwell
of
the Celtics did it in '83.
Okay.
He ran in Philadelphia. It was funny. He had literally got legit pushed into the crowd by another player. I want to say Daryl Dawkins. Pushed him into the crowd. And the dude was standing under the basket and he spilled his drink on him and all this shit. So, as Cedric Maxwell was walking back to the crowd, to the court, the dude who got the shit spilled on him, like, threw the cup.
Nah, you can't do that. You can't do that.
And he threw the cup and he turned around and went and choked him out like that. Fast forward 1994, another Maxwell, no relation, Mad Maxwell.
Vernon Max.
Was the Kings, went up into the stands. After he told the dude, he told him, I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna fuck you up. And then he went on up there and fucked him up.
Yeah, you see? He was like, bro, I'm coming directly for you.
And Big Shot Bob came to help him out.
Got him right there. Got him in the chin. Got him clean, too. And then
Big
Robert
Shot
Ory was
Bob
like,
came.
yo, man, you a starter. I can't give you all these minutes. Come on, fool.
Shout out to Vernon Maxwell.
Look at Kenny Smith all the way in the back. My wife won't let me fight.
I just saw a Vernon Maxwell Instagram clip where he was giving it to Mike one night, and Michael Jordan got mad at him too. Mad Max used to get it. He's like Patrick Beverly, but offensive. He was like an offensive Patrick Beverly.
This is Cedric Maxwell right here.
Yeah, Daryl Dawkins pushed him in there.
Well, as you can see, boom, he literally gets pushed. Okay, a little bit. Excuse me, sir. Oh, this motherfucker right here. What the what, bitch? I will fuck you up. What the fuck? Security! Security!
So yeah, it's right now 2019 is no last name, no surname Maxwell's.
And here's the thing: they're in Philly. No one said anything racial during this moment. Bullshit.
And it was the early 80s or whatever, so you know they was still...
It's a bunch of white dudes with quad. How is Kevin McHale's hair that great?
Perfect.
He wasn't playing today.
Untouched.
He was sitting it out. He was sitting this one out. He had sunglasses on the sideline. You know he was hungover.
All right, now we got to bring back another segment that we had started, but we forgot to do it, was the best all-time player wearing a certain number.
Okay.
So we had 0 was, I think we...
Gilbert Arenas.
I thought we said it was Russ. Anyway, it's either Arenas or I got that wrote down somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, it's wrote down here. 1, I believe we gave a Penny. I think. Did we get 1 to Penny?
I think it was Penny.
Or McGrady. 2 we gave to Gary Payton.
Gotta be GP for the deuce. Gotta be GP.
Let me see.
That's the Hall of Fame.
Moses Malone.
Oh, Moses got the deuce.
And 3 was Iverson. 4 was Weber.
Mm-hmm.
So now we have number 5, and we have, let's just yell out some names to nominate. Not Ala Abdunami.
Who?
Ala Abdunami.
I'm out.
Not J.J. Barea.
All right, wait a second. JJ gets some mention.
Steve Blake, who got into a fight one year.
Steve Blake got burned with the Blazers and the Lakers.
Earl Boykins, a personal hero, 5'4",
Earl the Pearl,
straight out of Cleveland.
Hell yeah.
Kwame Brown.
Nah, that's the worst with number 5.
Karan Butler.
That was Young Buckets right there. UConn in the building.
None of these guys. Eldon Campbell. Speedy Claxton.
Oh man, Speedy.
Speedy, he was good. Baron Davis.
Right, BD. That was
a
walking bucket right there.
Yeah, Baron is an argument.
Yeah.
A bunch of dudes that's not in the argument.
Isn't Robert Horry in there? Was he number 5?
He was 25 for sure.
Oh, 25.
Yeah, he had his best years with the Rockets at 25. Rudy Fernandez, Darren Fox.
Nah.
Deion Glover.
I'm out.
Gerald Green. Did we get to Garnett? Yeah, Garnett. So far, Garnett and Baron Davis.
Garnett would be the obvious favorite right now.
Young Tim Hardaway with the Warriors.
Still not better than Garnett.
Tim Hardaway Jr. with the Knicks.
I'm out.
Jason
Garnett with the Celtics is it.
What was J. Kidd's number?
Yeah, say Robert Horry. But
Robert Horry,
that was
with
Spurs
the
and the
Spurs.
Lakers.
Well, I mean, with the Spurs and the Lakers, those were the rings right there. What are we talking about?
His personal best was with 25 with the Rockets.
Big Shot Bob was all day on the Spurs, baby. Big Shot Bob.
He did more than just shoot with the Rockets, though.
Mm-hmm.
He was key.
He still had hips back then.
Josh Howard and Juwan Howard.
Mm-hmm.
Steven Jackson, Stack.
Stack is honorable mention for sure.
Kobe Carl. Cleveland Cavs. Courtney Lee, Vashawn Leonard, John Lucas, and John Lucas III, his son.
Look at him. Look at Big Shot Bob up there leaning for the dunk.
Danny Manning, who they say was better than he should have been, or not as good as he could have been. One of the two. Either way, Danny Manning. Jeff McGinnis, fucking bum. Ron Mercer. Katino Mobley.
Cuddy got buckets for the Rockets. Yes, sir.
Andres Nocioni. He can shoot.
All right.
Jermaine O'Neal, Charles O'Bannon, Victor Oladipo.
Uh-oh, Vic up there right now.
Milt Palacio, fucking bum. Ex-Cav. Kendrick Perkins, ex-Cav. Elliot Perry, Ex-Cav.
Kendrick Perkins, a Port Arthur native. Shout out to
Mark Price. One season with the Magic. He wore number 5.
We out.
Yeah, he don't count.
We bet he probably ain't his court.
J.J. Redick, Quentin Richardson. Quentin Richardson was good when he was number 3. Nate Robinson. Jalen Rose. Jalen, he up there. That's my personal favorite.
Over Garnett, though?
Yeah, I used to think I was Jalen Rose. But he was one of my favorites.
Okay.
My homeboy was Chris Webber. I was Jalen Rose. Scott Skiles.
Oh, man. Scotty still holds the assist record.
J.R. Smith.
Hey, that's Swish, man.
Dennis Smith Jr.
I'm out.
It's too early for Dennis Smith Jr. He only has his second year. Stoudemire, Marty Stoudemire. We running out of people. That's good. Tyson Wheeler.
I think we're not gonna get past the KG.
Yeah, so either KG, Baron Davis,
or Derrick or Jalen.
Or Jalen Rose.
Those are the top 3 right there. Okay,
So,
we'll
I
put
guess
that to a vote for the people out there. If you're watching at home, if you're watching on YouTube, let us know who your
Who's
number 5.
the better 5? Jalen, Baron, or Kevin Garnett? That's probably Kevin Garnett. That's probably easy, Kevin Garnett.
That's anything is possible, Garnett right there.
Anything is possible. That's
that iconic shit.
Now we can talk about Kanye. This week, and what would Kanye do this week? So we've been following him.
The cult of Ye.
Ever since he went MAGA crazy, we've been keeping our eyes on him.
Mm-hmm.
So this year he's been doing, every week he's been doing church, which is not church. It's more of a mini concert at his house.
Oh, they switched outfits. They wore all black in the sun.
Yeah, he do a mini concert.
It's a cult now. You
in
know
his
it's a cult.
backyard.
You know it's a cult.
I just read a theory that it's promo. It could be promo for his new album, Yandi.
I mean, everything's promo at this point.
They know what Kanye's doing.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody want to speculate. Darren's Northwest acting a fool.
Just free to be herself.
Yeah,
She's just free to be a Kardashian.
Feeling
Go
the
ahead,
spirit,
darling.
feeling the rhythm. So, I guess...
Time out. Real quick. Is Jay wearing a head wrap?
No, that's his red hair.
Just hilarious little ass.
Ain't that his red hair?
I don't know what color his hair is.
Yeah, he got red hair now. Oh. He's back. The black is back. So the only difference this week with Kanye is DMX was there. DMX was there and he gave an impassioned prayer.
I mean,
like he always do. If you ever see him in concert or on TV or anything,
real talk.
He always praying.
If you're going to have anybody deliver a prayer, who would you want to have deliver that prayer?
Reverend Run.
Nah, man. DMX, dog. It's dark and hell is
Ray
hot.
Lewis.
Okay, you know what? Ray Lewis would be... It would be like Ray Lewis, Ric Flair, and DMX are the top 3 pre-game prayer niggas.
Ray Lewis been praying since that murder case. He been the number one. He been the number one prayer. But yeah, I wouldn't mind going to the Kanye house. I rode through Calabasas.
I don't want to go somewhere where everybody's wearing the exact same color. Like, I don't like all white parties.
I don't like all white parties because you can't stay clean on the way to
I don't like all single color events.
But I go to an all black thing. That make it do look cultish.
The all
that
black
look
affair.
Dope though. Everybody wearing solid black t-shirts.
In the sun though, bruh.
Yeah, it was 83.
That's Calabasas. It's 80 degrees outside. Ain't no water readily available.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody. I don't see nobody out there hydrated.
So we still wait on him to drop a new song from this upcoming album. But until then, we just gotta check in with the church updates. So he ain't do nothing crazy. I guess it's the good news. The good thing. He ain't say nothing crazy.
Look,
he ain't do nothing to get on nobody's bad side.
If this is what Kanye needs to do to keep himself focused and off of Twitter, thank you, God. We haven't seen Kanye in a MAGA hat at any point in time since then.
GLC said he took all his MAGA hats.
He took them off?
Yeah, he said he took them.
All right. Well,
really,
I guess it's
like physically took them.
I appreciate that, GLC.
Hell yeah.
Still looking out for the homie. Good looks. Good looks.
Now let's talk about some music and entertainment.
All right.
I want to talk about this Fresh Prince trailer first. You seen it?
Yeah, the fan-made joint?
Yeah.
I mean, hey, Ashton, can we roll that whole trailer and just do the whole joint?
It's fucking 3.5 minutes long. What you talking about?
Okay, that's a 3.5 minute clip, nigga. What are you talking about?
Alright.
3 minutes.
This is not
You in a rush?
a game, Will.
I think it's going to be like,
Look
if
at
anything,
you.
this dude, if they don't pick this up and be like, yeah, finish making that.
He gonna get some meat.
He gonna get something. Yeah, he gonna get
It looks
something.
great.
Yeah.
Well lit. I know they had crap.
He gonna get something.
He was like, yo, I can't act. I can still cook. So tell me, what's it like being a kid from Philly?
First of all,
with
the
white guys on the
shot
court?
with the white dude with the Meek Mill joint on is the first white person. That's the first person with the Meek Mill shirt on.
Oh, he punched the gangster.
The dude opened up the gate with the Meek Mill hoodie.
And they ain't shoot that shit.
Okay, how did the cops get to that park that quickly?
You are carrying a gun on the street.
He punched one black male and okay, well it kind of makes sense. 3 cops just showed up. I like out of nowhere.
Remember we was in San Vegas and every time we stepped out the door, the cop car pulled around the block.
You're right.
They be waiting on it.
That's right.
I forgot until this trailer that he had a gun.
This
on the
is a
original
second chance, Will.
Did he?
Don't wait.
Yeah, on the cartoon, like when they, cartoon, on the show,
when they spin
around, they pull the gun out and shit. That's when you be like, got a little trouble.
I'm not. Oh, wait, the cops pulling shit out of his bag.
Yeah,
because remember they flipped it.
Yeah.
Then it was just
myself
they didn't have
absolutely
one
clear.
gun in the intro, so it was he got into the fight and the gangsters were looking for him. Right. Because then the episode where the gangsters showed
There
up
are
in
no
Bel Air.
butlers to clean up your messes. You've got to be responsible
Wasn't
for
slinging
yourself.
dope.
So,
Why
Will,
would
what brings you
gangsters
to Bel
follow
Air?
you all the way across
from Philadelphia?
over a basketball game?
Yeah.
Nah, Will slinging dope.
That's a hard foul.
Uncle Phil used to be in them streets coming out of Philly. He knew some shit.
Just a little time. Just a little time.
I mean, and then they had, I was telling this is gonna give other people ideas to make other funny shit serious.
Will. This is fake. This is fake. You didn't do anything to earn this. I never had nothing.
My life ain't a sitcom. I don't even feel like I belong here.
Just give it some time.
Yeah, like we can do like you can make fucking Full House more serious. You can make anything more serious if you want.
You know what would have made this trailer crack though? He would have had a dark skin and light skin than Bill.
That would have been.
Hey, so what about the time?
They just halfway through switched the bitch out.
They get a divorce. Because it's dark, so that would be dark if you got a divorce.
Welcome to Bel Air Academy.
How's everything going at Bel Air?
Instead of just switching out.
I just made the team.
I'm so proud.
And also, I didn't like the fact that Ashley
I'm so glad you're here.
like,
I need to
neither
take
of
you
the cousins
shopping.
was hot.
Rodeo Drive.
Yeah, they should have been
Like she,
flaming.
I thought like you know when we were on that pillow.
I was summoned by God to be the greatest. They said my purpose and curses still made it. I stood out in the field when it was raining.
That would be
10 toes down in it.
that dude, shout out that dude for
Daddy never came
inspiring
home. Mama
everybody
ain't
else
home.
who's
So
gonna
it's
copy
better
this
kid.
formula.
Got him from the devil did. The streets ain't safe, just playing in.
This man had a dream. Like yo, you got me.
It's like deja vu. See you all the time. Yeah, it's like deja vu.
I said it all the time. That's dope.
If you could reimagine a TV show right now, would you do Sanford and Son? Remake that?
Yeah.
Do some shit like okay.
But how could you make it serious? I guess you can make it serious. Cause that's a hard life. They was really poor.
Yeah.
So yeah, that can be struggling with like Elizabeth's death and the like the way you don't get along with Esther. That can be like real serious, like how people really hate each other. Like yeah, that could be dope. Like
you could do some deep inner.
Lamont, like how he can't get
I don't know
women.
the word I'm looking for right now.
If we redid Sanford and Son and made that serious, like Fresh Prince. Have Lamont be like have all these issues. That's why he can't keep a girl.
Yeah. I would want to redo Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Yeah.
The gritty remake about the angry ex-basketball player who has to.
Wasn't that like the Black Threes Company?
Well, no, because remember with him.
Was it two people?
It was him. It was Mr. Cooper. The
Robinson.
mom of and the kid moved in.
Okay, I thought it was him and two girls.
Yeah.
Shit, Three's Company.
Ooh, a gritty, a real ass.
Turn that to some like a sexual ass like.
Like some polyamorous lifestyle.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so
I
I
write
say,
all these
man,
down. We coming out with all these Tuskegee Jokemen coming out with all these TV shows.
That
Watch
dude
this.
inspired a whole bunch of motherfuckers. Okay, and then other entertainment shit. This was good. Cause Raz B. Okay, they doing a B2K reunion tour. Which
why?
I get it if you like B2K. They old enough.
Likes B2K?
They old enough to reunion.
They old enough to reunion?
Yeah, it's been about.
Oh damn, they are as old.
It's been at least 15 years since they had any type of hit. It's 2019.
I straight misspoke because like New Kids on the Block is still touring right now. B2K should be out there getting chips.
So all these 90s groups about to start, like
Drew Hill.
I think I saw some shit was. Damn it, who going on tour? Was it Drew Hill? Some like a whole bunch of 90s R&B groups going on tour.
112 probably.
Yeah, shit like
Carl
that.
Thomas.
Cause nowadays that's the only way these motherfuckers gonna make any money anyway. Cause ain't nobody buying shit, no music. So
well, they not making
shout out.
music.
But Raz B, who was caught up in this scandal that I guess nowadays until we get a documentary, we like it ain't gonna matter. But Raz B know what happened to him. And he like, I don't want to be around Chris Stokes, so I ain't on the tour. And then they say somebody was like, I guess Omarion was like, hey man, but you can get like $5, $6, $7 million. And he was like, all right, well tell him not to look at my butt or something like that. He told Chris Stokes, but that's fucked up, man. Is it gonna be a Chris Stokes documentary? Because I guess he got alleged to do a lot of shit. Like,
yeah, it's been a lot of monsters in the industry. So yeah, but boys, they never spoke out.
He touched a lot of kids.
Yeah, that's
I used to work with him. He touched a lot of kids.
Damn. Chris Stokes. And he just out here still touching kids.
Damn. That shit gross.
Well, I guess Raz B, watch your back, man. Keep your back on the corner. Stay with your back like facing the door. Don't let nobody walk up on you. And tour be over fast. You know it, man. Get your money, Raz B.
I mean, the fact that he can, there's a price tag for his outrage. You know what I mean? It's like, hey man, this dude did blank, blank, and blank to me, and I don't want to be around him. Yo, but you can get some chips though. Just tell him to stay in the other trailer.
Overlook some shit. Speaking of touching, okay, I want to bring this up. It's not a weekly segment yet until I do more research, but every time I hear it, I'm going to bring it up. And it's an old Me Too rappers. These are rappers that got away with very questionable Me Too-y, times up-y lyrics.
Oh, shit.
We had, so far we got NWA, and we got, who we do last week? Can't remember what we did last time. This time we got an older rapper from Brooklyn.
Biggie.
No.
Dun, dun. Oh.
Real underground, Sauce Money. And,
Sauce?
Yeah, and if you've been down with Jay-Z from day one, then you probably heard of Sauce Money somewhere along the line. He had hitched himself on to the Rockefeller train for about an album or so, and then they dropped him off way back before Dynasty even came out. But between Streets is Watching and Dynasty, he was around the crew.
Okay.
Even Volume 2, he was kind of there. He was in the mix.
He was in the mix.
So then he came out with his own album, which I like, called For the Money or some shit like that, Sauce Money. And then on the song, he says, I got 112 niggas. Okay. That was supposed to be to the reference 112. The group.
112.
I got 112 niggas that will rape Cupid. That was the line. And I was like, wait a minute. Now, I know you don't care about love, but why you want to gang rape a baby? That's a baby. And it's a boy. So why you want to gang rape a little boy baby?
Well, it's
Sauce Money. Why would you have 112 dudes rape Cupid? Why would you do that?
I think he just meant love in general.
Why would 112 dudes rape? Why do you need that many dudes to rape? You only need like 12 at the most. That's 100 dudes too many.
12? Where are you getting these numbers?
I'm just saying if you want to exaggerate, I'm just saying. So we gotta get Sauce Money up out of here with these thoughts.
That was that's a questionable lyric that we left.
I mean,
slide.
he got himself up out of here. He came out in 2000.
Yeah.
We ain't really heard from him since.
Okay.
But mute Sauce Money.
At least that one track that you never listened to in the first place. But if it never comes on, turn that shit off.
Okay, this is sad while we in sad news. Sad topics. Another dead rapper. Again. Actually, we've been doing good. I think this is only like the third one this year.
Is this another, did Melly kill somebody else?
No, Melly didn't do it this time.
Okay.
This time. But somebody in Chicago. Another Chicago killing. Which little?
Little Mister?
Little Mister.
Never heard of him.
It's Lil Durk's cousin or friend or homie.
Okay.
So they taking out all the littles. So
Littles is gone.
Littles, youngs, baby. It's too many babies. Somebody gonna kill one of these babies. It's the baby. It's little baby. It's baby. It's too many babies.
Don't forget the baby.
Fucking too many babies.
Wheezy.
But rest in peace, Little Mister. If you know about him, then I'm sure you play this shit all weekend.
Nobody knew about Little Mister.
If you don't,
nobody cares.
Go to SoundCloud. I would say Spotify, but he probably ain't make it to Spotify. So go to SoundCloud.
Definitely on datpiff.com.
I don't even know if he made it to Dat Piff.
Oh, well, why are we talking about this, man? He's not even on a Dat Piff level?
He got at least a SoundCloud. Go to SoundCloud and listen to your
why are
favorite
we showing SoundCloud?
Little Mister track. Speaking of the baby, that's this week's musical review. Actually, is the baby. I give it.
That's literally.
He got a mixtape called. What is it called? I wrote the name of it.
He had a great interview. I believe it was the.
something with the
he
baby.
Had a great interview on the Breakfast Club.
And his mixtape is on Dat Piff, and it's good.
He's got really great entertaining videos. I will say this: his music videos he has great
90s style. Yeah,
a lot of fun,
a lot of humor in his videos,
and as real as in terms of like as just a raw individual being from the streets and from the South, his music is a lot more fun than what his lifestyle reflects. You know what I'm saying? Even though he is kind of in the streets, he's not sitting there
Say I'm
rapping.
go, act like I
just
don't know.
straight up
Fuck it,
about
I'm obviously
getting
winning.
money.
Don't make me go hit the bank.
He got
Check
some
out
slick
100
little
show, my
lines. He
pockets
say
is
some
different.
slick little shit.
I'm
I
out
like
with your
it.
bitch and I only
I
want
think
knowledge.
y'all
She
like
got
it. I
the
give
mileage
it
from chillin'.
unofficially. I
Disrespect
give
me and I
it
beat your ass up all in front of your partners and
claps.
children. I'm
Yeah,
the type to let
that's
niggas
a
think
good
that I'm
review.
broke
Yeah, that's
until I
pretty
pop out
good.
with a million.
Clap review is, even though it's it's out of 5 claps, but
Yeah.
2 claps is a good review.
Yeah, go
for
to
those
it.
of you just tuning in.
Yeah, join our page. I mean, go to Tuskegee. I'm gonna have to put a.
We're gonna have to put a whole
You know what?
diagram up.
We're gonna do a video where we break down the rating system.
We're
since
gonna
we
have a green screen in the green screen video, so we
Yeah,
can point them
we
out.
got that.
Yeah.
Yep,
We're
that's
gonna do all that.
exactly
There you
that.
go. See, it's all
So
about
yeah,
planning.
listen to the baby for now. Trust us. Just take our word. Hey, Eleanor, take our words for it. That is pretty fucking good. And oh, okay. Another little quick news. Even though they're not gonna be in How High 2,
Oh no.
disappointingly,
What?
which is crazy.
I'm disgusted.
Redman and Method Man will be in Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back Part 2.
Oh, I mean that's a plus, right?
Maybe. It's sequels that wait this long, especially comedy sequels, I don't have no faith in. I think they should have rolled away when that little group was making movies.
But are they the new Jay and Silent Bob?
They actually are, and that's what's crazy. Well, the Jay and Silent Bob are new Jay and Silent Bob, and Jay looks terrible. Like he looked like he'd been doing a lot of meth for real.
He has.
Like
he's
for
been in
real.
rehab a bunch of times.
Damn, and it shows on his face and
Yeah,
his
Kevin Smith had
his
to
skin.
talk him off the ledge a couple times.
It's bad. So
Celebrity and money will do that to you.
They're gonna have to do Photoshop. Airbrushing and all kind of shit for him. He look fucked up. He definitely don't look like he did on Zack and Miri. And you can tell on Zack and Miri he was headed down that road. He was looking fucked up on that. Damn. But I hope for Method Man Redman's sake that it is not pure shit. And apparently the plot picks up exactly where the plot of Jay and Silent Bob picks up. Like they find out they're making a Jay and Silent Bob 2. So the real Jay and Silent Bob want to go to Hollywood and stop them from making Jay and Silent Bob 2.
So it's the exact same movie again.
Exact same movie, basically, except this time with Method Man and Redman, and they 15 years older and 15 years less funny. So
This is gonna This is
I
gonna
don't
be
have no
interesting.
faith in
I
it.
don't know if this movie may be terrible.
I hate to not have faith in like Coming to America 2, even though I know Eddie Murphy is in it. I just still don't have faith in it. I don't think it's gonna be funny.
I don't have faith in the new Shaft sequel.
I don't think this next Friday gonna be funny. I think they should just leave.
The next Friday movie gotta be funny.
You would think.
What else do we have, man?
What is it gonna be about? They
Craig got
Christmas. They done did. I don't know.
Family reunion.
Maybe it better.
Madea gonna show up.
If DJ Pooh wrote it, it has a shot. If DJ Pooh don't have nothing to do with it, I don't even care. It's like watching Boondocks without Aaron McGruder. It's like it can't be a thing.
Smokey meets Day Day. That would be at least 15 minutes of funny.
Maybe.
Okay.
See, the problem with another thing when you make old comedy sequels, especially comedy sequels, usually that person who was funny in it was like kind of unknown or kind of still making their way or whatever the fuck, trying to make a name. Then by the time you make a sequel, these people is blew up, super rich. It's just not the same. They're not. Chris Tucker, there's no way Chris Tucker can be the same Chris Tucker he was. Just like Day Day can't be the same Day Day he was. Like they not as hungry.
I mean, they old now too.
Yeah, so I just don't think it's gonna be that funny.
We're available.
Right?
If you need a new Day Day, a new Smokey,
man,
the Tuskegee Jokemen will play all the characters. You know what I mean? Ask him to be Bernie Mac.
What's WATBA?
He like to smash on married women. They said that's true.
What's WATBA?
What's up?
Oh, okay, yeah. One more music announcement before we wrap it up with Netflix and chill. Drake and Future making another
back in the booth again.
What a time to be alive.
Two goats together, legendary.
I think that first album, people said that one they didn't like it.
That's a great album.
Yeah, I like it. That's
Digital Dash.
Yeah.
What a time to be alive.
Like,
Jumpman. Come on, man.
People say that it sounded like they was thrown together hastily and all that shit, but
it was them having fun in the studio.
Yeah, they had
It wasn't a studio album. That was them. Hey, we gonna go kick it till 7 a.m. getting drunk doing whatever and making music.
I believe I can legit
see what sticks.
I would buy it if they made that album in one night. I wouldn't be surprised if they said they made that in one night.
Yeah, maybe. Or
Maybe.
the course of
Or a weekend.
Or a weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Like we kicked it for a week. We went to Dubai.
Yeah, yeah.
Got in the studio.
So-
Came up with some shit.
This one should be good. The
See what you
last Future album was alright. I don't listen to it that much, but I do listen to it. I like it.
Got some hits on there.
Just like Drake.
I mean, again, they've already got classics, so they don't have to drop continued classics.
Yeah.
Just
Have
another
fun.
funny album is all we need.
Yeah. So
I said funny.
I guess-
Another great album.
I guess we're looking forward to that.
Oh yeah.
And I guess that's it. Time for the Netflix and chill portion of the show.
Take it on home, man. Shit.
And then we done.
We started off rough, but it was a smooth flight. You know
Yeah, it
what
was
I mean?
fun.
Had fun.
I got a few picks for Netflix too.
Okay.
Bunch of shit. First, the shit I suggest people watch for real, is Middleman.
Middleman? What's that?
It's about the dude. It's with Luke Wilson.
Okay.
And he's supposed to be this dude who helped these two dudes get internet porn rolling. So it's kind of based on a true story.
Okay.
And it's just fucking good, man. I can't think of the other dude who in it. But you know him when you see him. He's a fucking good actor, man. He just is really good.
Oh, this is a trailer for it right here?
That's Middleman? Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. That's on Hulu. Is it Hulu? Yeah. And then on Netflix, I watched that Triple Frontier, which was pretty good too. It's about some ex-military dudes, Ben Affleck, dude from Sons of Anarchy, some other dudes that y'all seen. So that's a good sign that it's
So
people.
it's star-studded.
recognize.
That's what you're telling me. It's star-studded.
Mm-hmm. And when they decide that they want to rob one of the people that was trying to arrest, like earlier, they be like, well, I know where he got this money. So they try to go get this money, and then shit happens, and then, shit happens. It don't go smooth.
Okay.
Let's just say that.
It doesn't go smoothly.
And then the other one, back to Hulu, is a series. I don't watch too many series, but that Penis, I think that's what it's called. Or
Penis?
It's PN 15, but I think it's supposed to be Penis. And it's it's about these two girls who go back to, like, they relive middle school. So the first episode is the first day of 7th grade. They play themselves playing 7th graders. So the rest of the cast is
It's all
kids.
kids and they grown
And
women.
they grown playing 7th, man, that shit is hilarious.
I've never
On
heard
the
of this.
first
Okay.
day, the one girl get called ugliest girl in the school. So, like, it's random times kids running behind her like, you just, ooh, man, that shit funny. It's funny. It's funny, man. I like it. I suggest people watch it.
I've never heard of this series. Okay, but it's from the Lonely Island dudes.
And,
All right.
and it's funny. Just like Middleman. No recommendation, trying to be good. It's hard to find some good shit without nobody telling you. But I did good.
I mean, hey, man.
That's why we tell y'all. That's why we tell y'all.
We here to
'Cause
help.
It's hard,
You
man.
know what I'm saying? Paying
There you
it
go.
forward.
Middleman, Triple Frontier, Penis. You got pics? What's your
We just have a video of this man yelling penis. That's all I'm worried about.
Peen 15.
My Netflix and chill pick. I watched Tone Bell's new comedy
Oh
special.
yeah, we watched that too.
Can't cancel this. There's a really.
What'd you think about it? That could have been a concerning community.
He has a really good joke. There is one really good joke in that hour. I can say that.
Which one you like?
The Dick Wind.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah.
a hilarious goddamn
Yeah.
joke. But I took issue. There's a lot of man sex commentary in this special, dog.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Like 70% of the special is about either him having sex with a man, him not wanting to have sex with a man, or him not wanting to suck a dick.
Yeah.
Every joke.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a lot of focus on man sex for a comedy special. But that was just my take. I laughed. He had some great act outs. Triple callback, people. There's a triple callback in this special. You gotta respect that.
Yeah, we watched it.
Your thoughts?
It was alright. That's the homie, so I can be honest. It was alright. It was alright. It was alright. It was alright.
Did you
It
see
wasn't
that?
not funny. It just wasn't like, you know, it wasn't Ellen.
Did you get no clapper out of it?
Wasn't no Ellen, that's for sure. But it was good. It was good to see him doing some Showtime national TV shit. Seeing that I done hung out with him and went to his birthday parties, and that's Tom. So shout out to Tom Bell. What else?
Beyond that, I just been watching movies. Yeah, I watched Sherlock Holmes and Watson.
I heard of it.
It was Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly. John C. Reilly. Not Seymour. John C. Reilly.
So that's like still at the theater.
No, it just came out on digital. Yeah, but it was what you expect out of a Will Ferrell John C. Reilly movie. Like, it was The Brothers Part 2, but at Sherlock Holmes and Watson.
I ain't seen Step Brothers in a while.
They're Step Brothers. Yeah, so it's like it's just them being their goofy selves.
So it's pretty funny.
If you like Will Ferrell and John, because they haven't changed their comedy beats.
Always funny. What do you mean if you like it?
Put it like this: I would rather watch Ricky Bobby than watch.
Oh, I forgot that it did. Talladega Nights too.
If I'm gonna see the same beats of comedy, I would rather watch Talladega Nights than watch a new.
They just trying to get them to be like Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor.
Yeah, they're gonna keep making flicks together because they have great chemistry, but it's the same jokes. So, you know.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I just watched Step Brothers.
I mean, at least watch it once. I mean, I'll say that. Watch it once.
Oh, okay. That's another. Here's a not Netflix pick. It was so bad. The other Taraji P. Henson movie. That's two now. That
Proud
she got.
Mary?
No, Proud Mary is the other bad one.
Okay.
This is another Tyler Perry. What's the name of that fucking movie? And she's supposed to be like a scorned ex-lover.
Was it called Scorned?
No, is it Scorned? No, what is the name of it? It's
no
on
idea.
HBO.
I'm so blank.
Fuck, it's bad. It's just bad. And me and Jay was gonna watch it like, well, at least it ain't Medea. Maybe he can, you know, and you can tell it's one of the movies that he shot in the studio, in his own studios. What'd you say? Acrimony. It's a scene. It's a scene from that movie where they supposed to be walking along the river, the girl and the guy. Like the movie start with her doing a flashback of how her life, so how she met the guy who eventually ruins her life. We only made it probably maybe 30 minutes into it. It was so fucking bad. So the guy she's supposed to be walking with, and she got these contacts on because the girl who playing her got real light eyes in real life, her. So they walking, they're supposed to be walking along the river, and this green screen is so obvious that they damn near glowing. And it's like, come on, man. And they be like, okay, well, that's why it's a Tyler Perry movie. Because, like, little shit like that. Like damn near glowing in front of the green screen. And it's supposed to be at night. So it's like, how obvious is this that that's a green screen? It's so bad, man. So it could have just been a play. He'd have just been better off just bringing stage plays back. Just bring that back, Tyler Perry, because that's bad.
Okay. It looks like this is a story of how Michelle met Barack, but the Tyler Perry version.
We didn't even make it to her meeting him as an adult. Like I said, because it's one scene where the kid live in a trailer home. They in high school, but the kid live in a trailer. No, they in college. He live in a trailer home. She comes to the trailer home, ram it over with like a coupe, like a hatchback.
It was terrible.
It was really
It's
bad.
a bad movie.
It was really bad. So,
oh, you know what I will say? If you want something new to watch on Netflix, which is really good, Russian Doll.
Oh yeah, we did that a couple weeks ago.
Okay, I didn't know if you watched it all the way through.
Yeah, Russian Doll.
I finished that series recently. That was great.
As far as series, that and Happy are the best series.
Yeah, that was great. That was great. Yeah. All right.
I think that's it.
I think we did it, man. You got any Netflix picks, Aston? No?
Oh, what happened?
You got a Netflix pick?
I just watched Game of Thrones. I ain't been watching shit with Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
I said I want to watch Game of Thrones, but since I'm literally 8 seasons behind,
you can catch up.
That's like
you can catch
160 hours. or something like that.
You can do that in the week. You can do that in the weekend.
It's a lot of hours.
You can do that in the weekend. Yeah,
Damn.
He watched, but that's all he watched. Though.
All I'm watching. I gotta catch up by April 14th.
Damn. I remember doing that when that's how I caught up on Breaking Bad. I watched 4 seasons before season 5 because I was tired of people talking about it at my job. I was like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna watch it so I can catch up, so I can talk about it too. And that's what I did. But I can't catch up on Game of Thrones.
You should. It's a great show.
It's too many seasons.
You love it. It's a great show. You gonna watch like 2-3 episodes in a row before you know it and be like, oh shit, this shit go down. Cause you don't know none of it. Like you may know some of the shit, but you don't know none of the shit.
I don't know.
You gonna like it. You gonna love
the
it.
shit I heard one ear, one ear, not the other. I just know Jon Snow. That's the only thing I know.
You just know Jon Snow.
And dragons. I know dragons. But yeah, that's it. Flight 73. Wheels down.
Coming in
Trains
for
up.
landing, baby.
See y'all next motherfucking week.
Yeah.
Go Browns. Get your money from.
Hey, are you going to Vegas to put money on the Browns before the season starts? For the Super Bowl win? Just put down 20. You can win yourself a couple G's. Or whatever. I don't know what the odds are anymore, but you know.
Maybe.
I'm over here advocating gambling. I'm a terrible person, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a good day.